today. I'm going to bring up on my little screen here, and I'm going to flash it at you guys. What the goals were that we wrote for yesterday. We said, when threat decays under 95, then Holy War either Hispania, if Holger, my heir, inherits, negating our truce, or Russia or Poland. We wanted Russia or Poland. We said we'll weaken Russia and Poland via raiders and mercs. We want to reach our cap again, and we want to keep 250% of our income for extra holdings at all possible times. That's the goal for today. So our income is 1252. Let's get our calculator here and go 1252 times, oh, I guess it should be 2.5. 3130 it says is what we should be keeping at all times. That seems crazy high, doesn't it? I'm also kind of in a position where I want a holy war for territory up here, kind of desperately. What's going on here? Scotland must be in on the fight as well. He is attacking in a holy war for Leinster. He's just going to lose, most likely. Our moral authority, kind of continues to hover around 100%. All right. We got a whole bunch of... Oh, that's interesting. Let's look at de jure kingdoms for a second. I can create the Kingdom of Portugal. What's that about? Anyway, we did just pass out all the territory down here, but I'm afraid that it's going to go crazy because of these plagues. But what else can I do but hope that all of these people very quickly seclude themselves in court and don't get sick? All my ships are down here with the remainder of my troops. I think we were talking about going into Africa and sieging. Let's sack Rome and Venice while we're over here, hey? I mean, we might as well. The Siege of Tumpia. I could settle him. Wants a duchy. He would do it for Flanders, wouldn't he? Still, not really my problem, you know what I'm saying? I got mercenaries, holy orders, and retinues. Let's split off the retinues. In fact, let's split off the holy orders as well and look at what we got here. So, on mouse over, the 3575 stack is our Victual Brothers. No, the 3575 stack is our holy order, and that's at about half strength. Right? The 3618 stack is our mercenaries, which consists of, I think we have the Victual Brothers hired, the Finnish band hired, no, the Victual Brothers, the Lithuanians, and the Irish are all hired. And then of course our retinue. Ooh, nice, we can toggle them as well. Interesting. So we're gonna leave our mercenaries. Geez, I don't know where we should put them. Let's split this into thirds, kind of. Yeah, B is what I wanted. Yeah, that looks about right. Short. No, get him out there, make him stay. We'll load that, we'll load that. Get him out there. Make him stay, and load that. And these guys, we're gonna get them back up here. I mean, I guess. I'm not actually sure where I should keep them. We're talking about weakening Russia and Poland. But Russia and Poland are not great targets. They just irritate me. I'd probably be better grabbing holy wars in here. Decisions. Anyway, we have got some stuff to raid. So we're going to raid some stuff. Now, if I remember rightly, I think we were looking at decentralizing pretty soon. I guess in September, a couple months from now. Nice. Do I have any concubines on the ready for you, son? Yes, it seems that I do. It seems that I have several concubines ready. Okay. Let's do the normal thing. And make sure that all these guys are at least married to different people. Okay, it looks like we need to invite a bunch of women. I know this is like the worst part. Probably. I mean, it's boring for me to do, so it must be boring to watch, right? That's sort of how I reckon that. Oh, it's like 20 or something, isn't it? I think we're going up to 25s is the idea. Righteous imprisonment. Oh, that's interesting. No, he's in my court, that's right. And they're always trying to kill each other. How am I doing on my... Ooh, we can build quite a few more, hey? Well, we got all kinds of... He's a bit poor now, isn't he? He's a bit poor now. Let's throw a few more up here. One up here. Was that all I could add, I think? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. That's all I could add. I might just start expanding again in my own territory to make sure that we always have control over these trade zones instead of having to temporarily fight for them later. We are going to... Let's look at the diseases right now. I want to sack Rome, I want to sack Genoa, I want to sack Amalfi, I want to do all kinds of things. But we're going to start with just sieging Rome. Some nice slow sieges is just what the doctor ordered, I think. Oh no, be patient. Oh, so many courtiers. Oh, it looks like the Pope is involved in a war already. In a de jure war over Rome. Well. Let's go back to our menfolk. Starting in our court. At the bottom. Did I pick up anyone with a positive genetic trait and all that? I don't think I did. Okay. There we go. Another one here. He's set. Okay. we are prioritizing men in our court first, and then, and you can notice I'm not paying very much attention to exactly who they get as concubines, just that they get them as concubines. Now he's a little bit older. Oh, I like that. A Mirza. Well, let's just get her going. And of course, I've only got the 2. I've got 1 more year on Stolen Life. Okay, so we updated that for the next 10 years. It's fine, I don't have to think about it. I believe I should add some concubines of my own. Let's take 1 concubine. Okay. So everyone in our court is settled. Let's hit no on that for a second and look at this the top down. Let's arrange a betrothal between this guy and that ugly woman I brought in. Because that's funny. That's just amusing to me. Okay. We'll put this back to yes, and we're going to look at rulers only now. Okay. I might have doubled one up there. I might have given them both the same one. I don't think he will take any I try and give him. Yeah, it just doesn't like me. Stop being shitty, that's what I gotta say. If you just weren't shitty, you'd get more concubines, wouldn't you? See, look at this fella, right? He likes me. He loves getting concubines. He's got lots of kids. Consumption, poor health. We still got 1 son remaining. Oh, I can hear my phone ringing behind me. Let me, just go down and deal with that. Give me 1 second. Oh my goodness. Nirokiri, I've had my microphone muted for an hour and 15 minutes. I've been talking and streaming the whole time. An hour and 15 minutes mic muted. That just happened. So, yeah, that's a little bit embarrassing. If it hadn't been for you, man, I might not have even noticed that. My God. An hour of stream of consciousness talking about CK2 and none of it's on record. Whoops. Oh man. Is he still tribal, this guy? Yes, he is, hey? Now the question is, how quickly can I grab territory off him, and what territory do I want to grab? Off of Poland, I mean. Where are my other ships at still? They are way down here, just coming around the Horn of Hispania. Smallpox still kind of ravaging down here. Consumption starting up here. We got camp fever over there, and we are upgrading our hospital little by little. We decided to go with the library first for the cultural tech. Every little bit of cultural tech helps. Yeah, I don't really care about this. Yeah, you can't do that. And the last one says against him. I don't care about that one either. Man, what the heck was my mic doing muted? That's so weird that I would have that muted. What are his troop counts anyway? He's at 187. I'm just going to add up all these top numbers on my calculator, and we'll see if this is going to give us a faster way to kind of figure it out. We got 49 plus 37 plus 37 plus 33 plus 27 plus 21 plus 18 plus 15. And who's next here? Plus 15 plus 14 plus 13 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 11. Jeez, he's got a lot. Plus 8 plus 8 plus 7. So 361 divided by 100. And then we will multiply that against 1.87. So he's got about 6.75 6.75 troops. 6,700, 6,000. He's Christian, so he can't use that huge piety to get a whole bunch of defensive retinues. That does put him as part of the Christian defensive pact, which means I gotta end up fighting all of Christianity all at once. But I think I can win that super fast. So we're gonna wait for our retinues to come back up, and when we get to decide what we're gonna declare war on him for. Courland? Nah. Greater Poland? I'd rather stick to the coast. Livonia is mine by de jure right anyway. maybe, now something I used to do was to look at who his strongest vassals are. So his strongest vassal is the chief of Cuiva. So when I go to him and go to declare a war, man, this needs like a minimize button, not a. So Koryeva, oops, is right here. That's his strongest vassal. Is that really what I want? I kind of want this county here. Prussia. I kind of want Prussia. Oh, we gotta be careful with our main fleet, by the way, not to land it anywhere. Another son from my court wants to go down to the Yalms Vikings, it says, I guess. We're going to build that before we let him go. Another one wants to go to the Yalms Vikings. Maybe I shouldn't be allowing them to go. The Yalms Vikings is a little bit different than the Varangian Guard, right? Because when they go to the Yalms Vikings, apparently they take an oath of celibacy. And if they can't have kids, what use are they to me? So I think I'm going to change up my tactic here. And we're just gonna not allow them to go to the Varangians. So no, you can't go. Oh, and would you look at this? All of a sudden, we got a little holy war on our hands. Where the hell did he go? All the way to India? See you later. Look, I want to see him as dead as you do. But you can't go murdering people. My steward has secluded himself. All right. Oops. Oh, I know what happened. About my microphone, I mean. Almost 5 minutes into the stream, like I knocked it over while I was thinking. And I must have hit the mute button when that happened. Oh wow, I lose arbitrary. I probably should just use the boats to hop them over. Oh no! Oh no. They still have gold on them, right? Then why is this ticking up as -1? Huh. Let's search my realm. Adult, yes. Ruler, no. We're looking for typically young men. I think he's the head heir, isn't he? Where's Oystein in the succession here? I don't even see him in the succession. What's he the heir to? The Jarldom of Kent. Okay, so it'd be bad to give him more stuff. We had a commander of East Anglia here, who's heir to the county of Suffolk. Okay, okay. There you go. Now, I don't know if he's going to go tribal or not. This is a wrong style holding for him. Now, what is this little territory here? Is that independent? No, it belongs to the Kingdom of Turov. These Hungarians. Okay. Puts my threat back up to 91. I kind of feel like I can grab one other thing here real quick. Is Pomerania really Muslim? Yes, it is. Not all of it, but one part of it. Interesting. Let's hop them just up here for a sec. Oh. Don't want to land the ships. Oh no. So Amelia died. What, did his son get it? My grandson. Okay. I need to get some rating. How come you're not doing any more evil deeds? What kind of evil things could I do? I am sacrificing a child to Satan every once in a while. I'm killing when I have to kill, I guess, from plot, although I don't think I'm killing anyone right now. I probably should kill this guy, because he's getting up there in prestige and age. So that's fair. Let's see if we can't get him dead. Have a child of Satan? No, I don't want to do that. They kill too many children in the court. And I need my children in the court to grow up so that I can have lots and lots of males in the court. And that means I can have lots and lots of trade posts. Because a trade post is a pretty big chunk of my income, right? I think I make as much off that as I make off my domain, more even. And it amounts to approximately a third of my income. Although I could stand to upgrade my domain a little bit more. It might be time. Let's see what my troops are at. Like, I'm 3750, but 12k of that is hired. A little bit by the Yams Vikings, a little bit by these mercenary troops here. Oh, interesting. Frisia became its own country. I would love the Great Holy War for Saxony, actually. And see if I can't get the Saxony title. I'm basically spending my dark power just abducting and abducting and abducting and abducting and abducting. I'm not really using it to demonic possession or anything like that. I actually don't want to expand my fellowship too much. I don't really see there being a huge advantage to expanding the Fellowship of Hell a great deal. All these ladies in. Make everyone from Scandinavia worshippers. You see, here's the problem with that, right? Although maybe it's not so much a problem. But I'll explain what I mean. Oh my god, this is... she's hideous. The issue with making everyone devil worshippers is that there are events that fire which kill people, right? Maybe this is like a... I might be going about this the whole wrong way inside my head. Maybe that's not a negative, maybe that's a positive. But I'll finish my thought and hopefully you'll see what I mean. Very frequently we would get events like, oh, you know, we want to invite so-and-so over to our party, but really we're going to burn them alive, and then it kills like 2 or 3 prisoners and it kills them. And I've always been doing it because I wanted to wipe out as much as possible the people who are actually members in the Fellowship of Hell. I do want to induct certain members of my dynasty, and some people do join on their own, and I think I get a little opinion bonus with those guys. So maybe I should be doing it just on that basis. If I get everyone into the Fellowship of Hell, yes, they'll be murdering each other, but they'll like me. Right? There's 25 right there from it. Maybe we can go to someone top level. This guy's minus 100 already though, because of Nemesis. Like, there's no amount of there's nothing to turn around Nemesis, right? Even more than Rival. And seeing this guy's a known Satanist, would you go look at that? Not me. I'm not a known Satanist. I'm also trying to stay really low on suspicion. I think I'm at 0 suspicion right now. So here's what I think I'm going to do for in the short term. I still haven't been able to get another realm peace ambition. Get all these ladies in. You say not if you're immortal? I think you can still be killed if you're immortal through worshipper events, although I can't speak to that because I've never been immortal. Yes, become diligent. Oh, nice. I should have split these guys before I got down here. Why are these places so poor? I thought that they would be worth more. My counties are the richest. Here's 2. They belong to Hispania. I don't like that there's consumption going on. Maybe I'll come down here to these 2. Now what's this? Court physician. Oh no. We'll start the intrigue decision. I've actually got to go really soon. It's going to be a little bit of an early stream today. I started a little bit later than I want, and I've run over what normally would be my time, even though we're under what the time usually is. Hey, Underbee, how you doing? becomes the court physician. Horse MD. That's literally what my... Do I remember you, Underbee? Your name's a little bit familiar, but I'm afraid you'll have to remind me. Hey, Pirate247, thanks for the follow. And I apologize for that, but I hope you understand that a lot of people do come through now and again. Oh, he's done for, that guy. He's got the consumption. No, it's mnemonic. Alright. The Spanish guy in 2016. Yeah, it was last year, wasn't it? And he did end up dying. Well, easy come, easy go. Now, I invited a bunch of women. Didn't I? I think I did. So let's go to my court. Starting in the young ones here. And make sure everyone's correct. Ah, look, this guy doesn't have anybody. You hate the Monks and Mystics DLC. You think that it's repetitive. There is certainly a lot of repeating that I'm doing. That's true. I don't think there's as much variation in the secret societies as I expected. I mean, a pretty clear example is that the Fellowship of Hell, which I'm a member of, I mean, it's got different names: Space Mater, Vistendamater, Sade Mater, Troll Mater. It's got a little bit of text here, but the powers are exactly the same as any other Satanist. It's not really any different whatsoever. The mechanics are the same. So it's definitely boring like that. I did think that I had a lot of courtiers that had died. I'm glad that I'm going through and checking up that these guys are all stocked up on their concubines. You know, I said that I wanted to keep at least 3150 in the bank at all times, and the first thing I did when I got a bunch of money is I built a city and I started upgrading my hospital. So much for commitment. Alright, so those guys are all fine. Let's go to the realm and hit ruler yes. And start down at the bottom. We gotta count now. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Is that 8 there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe I miscounted. I think that's 8. 9, 10. You say, Underbee, you hope Paradox does not let this game die. I don't think that they will. I don't know that I can say that it's one of their more popular titles, but I feel like I can say that lots of people do play it. The CK2 subreddit is bumping. Oh, that's already my concubine. You need to be brutally honest here, Scandavi women are ugly. Yeah, I don't really like their model either. But it's just a really strong culture, so I don't really see the point in changing off of that. It's one of the strongest cultures in the game. I quite like the new Norman models. Let's see if we can find someone that's hooked up with a Norman. This is not one, but Italians are looking alright. I actually like the Finnish portraits a little bit. But I'm looking for Normans right now. So you can see what I'm talking about. I know we gotta have some Norman concubines out there somewhere. Let's go back to my court. And just load this up normally. Because the Norman portraits are new. If you haven't seen, here's one. Right? That's looking okay. She's not one of the better ones. Now, she says Bedouin, but that's Norman. And here's another one. That says Bedouin, but she's Norman. Well, I'm not going to go crazy looking. Anyway, we culture mix a lot. Just because we need more women. Mars needs women. Anyway, I'm going to be done with that for now. We just split this pack. We're going to bring them down here and sack these two counties. And then go into northern Hispania, I think. Is this the crazy hunchback guy? No, that was just random. You were in the game that I was Pickland. Yeah, I kind of stopped playing that when it got too laggy near the end. And then Monks and Mystics came out and I wanted to try the new DLC. Put our siege leaders in charge of both of those. Am I ducting properly? I am. Did anybody grow up? They did not. Do you have Aztec invasions turned on? I do. Aztec invasions are turned on. I think, and let's just check here. They're on delayed random. Yeah, they're on delayed random. So it says it can, the earliest date is 1000 or 50 years after the game started. So I think in about 50 years we're going to have Aztecs. Underby says, Cancer DLC, it's fucking pathetic. I like it. I mean, I don't think it's awful. I've never fought the Aztecs, but I've seen the Aztecs come. And the only really dangerous thing about them is their enormous event troops. They get like 100k event troops or 120k event troops or something like that. I don't think I'd ever be able to win that in a straight up fight though. I think right now I'm at like 38 with everything, and I'm hemorrhaging money because of my mercenaries. Mercury says, well, here's something insane. What's that? See you later, Arnie. Was he a commander of mine? I think that he was. So, we got lots of good choices here on commanders. They're always giving us commanders. Let's see. Mercury says, if you're second in command and the rank of Satan faction, you do a ritual with the NPC later, there's a chance that their wish will become to lead the Aztec invasion. If you're second in command and the rank of Satan faction, you do a ritual with the NPC leader and there's a chance... Okay, I am the NPC leader, so that doesn't help me now. But I might prevent myself. In fact, I think my... Damn. Jarl class is gonna take it after me. Who would be next? Because my heir is in here, right? Ah, there's just a spade mater. Okay, so we might see it. We might see it. Anyway, and it can become an Aztec demon invasion, so that's pretty interesting. Oh no! What have they done to you? Blinded, eunuch, and Varangian. That's actually not a big deal. I don't think that he can be made my designated heir. Oh, I can't even check without making him resign. But he's back in my court now anyway. That should put me at 40 here. I guess maybe it's not because he doesn't count as a man that can have kids. Okay, we're actually at the 2-hour limit. So, for a second here, let's bring up my little notepad. These are my goals for next time. I didn't do any of it right now. Let's bold this a little bit, hey? Wait, is bold even a thing in Notepad? Apparently it's not. I'm gonna switching to defensive retinues. I don't really care about Russia and Poland, actually. They're too poor right now and they're tribal, and I don't want to deal with that shit. I want to keep pressing feudal territories. My threat is decayed under 95. So let's look at stuff in the UK, stuff in Francia, Germania. Yeah, and those are our goals. So that's sorted. Just hit save on that, and then that's all we're going to do for today. What did I actually gain in territory? Well, I gained this in territory. It only ran like 5 years over the last 2 hours. I built that city, I upgraded this hospital. I sacked Venice, I sacked Constantinople, although Constantinople probably wasn't worth it. Venice was definitely worth it. And I think I'm just gonna keep raiding Hispania, keeping Hispania weak, and then chunk Hispania a little bit, chunk the Christians a little bit. I'm pretty much at the point where it's like I'm gonna have to start making 100% threat decisions, or at least always remaining under 95% threat, which is, it's pretty easy to decay 5% because the Jomsviking, that holy order. Although I'm not sure. Here's a question that is worth testing later. These are my vassals, right? I have vassalized them. They are in my vassal list. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? I'm sure they are. I mean, the guy is my marshal, right? Oh, am I crazy? Where the hell is he? The leader of the Finnish revolt, the leader of the war chief of the Jomsvikings. Here he is. He is my vassal. And the heir is a cousin of mine. So, like, when it says even your own religious head, that's me, and your holy orders from your religious group will defend other defensive pacts from you. Will he still defend other defensive pacts from me? He is the leader of the holy order, however, he's a vassal of mine as well. Does that mean that he'll declare war against me? I'm uncertain. I'm also wondering if there's some way that I can boost the size of the retinue. Maybe if I gave him castles, right? Would that increase the size of the retinue? I think it gets up to about 7,000 something, mostly depending on my moral authority. Anyway, that's a question, and that's it. So that's it for the stream now. Thanks everyone for coming by and watching. I'm sorry for the first 75 minutes my mic was off. It's just how it is. Alright, bye-bye.